Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this game, Steal a Fnaf, aka Hyper Getting Greedy. So yeah, let's talk about this game real quick. So the funny part about this game is the fact that Hyper has spent years basically, going after people who have made like modded FNTDs, right? Which is just a subset of FNTD. It's just literally taking FNTD and boosting like the luck rates, and some of them were even doing their own things, right? So tell me why that when Hyper does basically the same thing where they take a game like Steal A and grab it and like make it into Five Nights at Freddy's, right? And I'm using the word steal as a pun here, that they are like not the ones who are getting DMCA'd, right? Simple, because them DMCAing people wasn't even really like their right to do, because in all technicality none of them own Five Nights at Freddy's. That's still like Scott Cawthon's like IP and everything else, so they didn't really even have the whole thing of taking them down on their side, really. Like, I think the only thing that got the modded ones taken down was the fact that they used a lot of the models from FNTD. But even the ones that had a majority of like custom models that are like reduxes of actual models, ones that I've shown off before, they would still DMCA them because, well, it's a modded FNTD. We had the DMCA. And now to see Hyper basically turn into the most like hypocritical person by saying, oh, well, we're chasing trends now, and literally sitting there chasing trends by getting these steal games and literally taking the same idea and just putting a Fnaf skin on it, just kind of makes me laugh, because these guys were so adamant about people like quote unquote stealing their stuff and making a profit off of an idea that isn't theirs, and they're literally doing this because there's profit to be made. Like, they didn't come up with the Steal A idea. I don't even think Steal a Brain Rot was the first one to come up with it. I'm pretty sure it came up, like, I'm pretty sure the idea came about after Grow a Garden came out, and then people were like, well, what about Steal a Garden? And then somebody made Steal a Garden, and then Steal a Brain Rot went viral because, well, it's Roblox and kids like brain rot content. We already know this. We already know the whole shtick, as one would call it. But the fact that Hyper had the audacity to like go after people when they would sit there and make, oh, Shadow Freddy, oh, I wish I had 700k. But like the fact that Hyper would go after people for quote unquote like stealing content, and he's literally just doing the same thing with a different skin, is absolutely hilarious to me. And not only that, he's also made it kind of pay to win. If you read this stuff, so you start out with like this, which is like a little hand. You use that to like slap people, right? And it's like not great. I didn't mean to buy you, but it's not great. You also get this for being in the group, but that doesn't really matter. I don't know why I buy you. I'm selling you. But like, the funny part about it is if you read the description of a lot of stuff in the store, it's pay to win. Like flying carpet, meaning you can literally probably catch up to anyone who's on foot. A 2x power hand, making it easier for you to, get people. You get a laser gun that literally lets you quick kill enemies, like, or the fling hammer. Like, that's just ridiculous. And then there's luck that you can buy and money you can buy. It's like literally, I couldn't have been more right. It's just a ploy for you to get like spending more money, so then they can waste more money on getting you to spend more money. Like, this is the cycle that they have now chosen for this game. I'm gonna wait until like a Bonnie or something shows up. But yeah, welcome to what FNTD has turned into. which is the owner, Hyper, has gotten so money hungry that he has decided that he needs to copy every single trend that's coming out now and make it, ooh, Withered Bonnie, yoink, make it into his, like, quote unquote, like, image of, like, FNTD, right? He needs to make his own popular game. That's the only reason why he even decided to make this game. Like, there's no other, like, there's no other reason to make this game other than the fact that Hyper saw how much money that Steel Brain Rot was making and looked at it and went, I wish I made that money, and then went over and, yeah, yoinked the idea, made it into Five Nights at Freddy's. And that's unfortunately the world we live in. A lot of the games that are very popular are just basically reskins of another game that someone else did. I mean, look at how many Grow a Garden games like I've played in the last little bit. Also, I had a lot of comments talking about Build a Scam Empire. I was around when that happened. Apparently, for some reason, Roblox's like system flagged it, probably because it has the word scam in it. And so it got taken down. So yeah, if you guys were wondering why that game got taken down, that's why. But yeah, to be completely honest with you, I think very much so that this game has, I don't know, for me it's not appealing, to be honest. I don't think any of the like Steel A games are appealing to me, mostly because I'm not a PvP person. I don't like fighting other people for stuff. I don't know, that's just me. But also it feels like as soon as this game doesn't do like what they want it to do, like for example, if it doesn't get enough revenue or enough interaction, 100% Hyper's gonna literally just abandon it like he did to Brawl TD. Why? How do I know that? Because I was there. I was there when he sat there and abandoned Brawl TD. Like, literally his exact words were, I kid you not, I'm pretty sure it said something about how Roblox I don't think Roblox is into those high quality games. Brother, let me hold your hand when I say this. I was there when you dropped the Endless update. That is nothing near high quality. You dropped an update that literally had an entire mechanic that was broken, that couldn't even function. But more than likely, if this game doesn't do well, Hyper's gonna make some sort of statement about Roblox not liking high quality games. And let's be honest, Hyper, you're not making high quality games. You're making what a lot of people on Steam would call shovelware, where it's trying to capitalize on something else being good, right? Like there's no high quality about it. It's literally just another copy of another game that's made by another developer that's just skinned in your game. Like, and the first thing I think about when I look at this game is not quality. I think of, oh yes, another ripoff game of another game. It's like when I walk into Grow a Garden games that are blatant ripoffs. What I mean by that is like grow a fish pond is a blatant Grow a Garden ripoff. Same with Dig a Garden is kind of like an untitled whatchamacallit, kind of a like untitled Dro game / Grow a Garden ripoff, right? And the thing that makes those games unique is they don't do the exact same thing as other games, right? They don't exactly copy every single thing down to the like minute details. Whereas like exact ripoffs like this game copy a lot of stuff that is basically just the other game's MO, but yeah, worse. So yeah, what are my opinions on it? I think it's a cash grab. Like, if I'm being blatantly honest with you, I think this game is a blatant cash grab by Hyper. And if, you know, Hyper doesn't get enough money, Hyper is going to do what Hyper always does and says and blames it on Roblox's algorithm and the numbers and like anything else other than the fact that he was trying to make a quick buck. Like, this is as blatant as pay to win gets as the $100 SpongeBob unit that came out. Like, it's like, we can see it. You literally have like pay to win stuff already ready. You have a like welcome pack already ready. You already have luck ready. Like, you're already like ready for people to spend money on the game. Like, there is no, oh hey, we just want to do this to make a game. It's literally, you did this because you saw the popularity and dollar signs flashed in your eyes. You're more and more developers are turning into Mr. Krabs every single day, and it sucks because that means games that are really good, like, you get absolutely dumpstered on because they're not being made by this developer, and then the developer sits there and is like, yes, I'm a good developer, spend money for me please. Like, that's where we're at with Roblox. I mean, literally look at SpongeBob TD. When it started, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of neat. And then now, I dread almost every single update that comes out of that game because literally every update that I've seen always has some sort of pay-to-win mechanic. Point in case, the $100 unit that basically makes the game literally not even super worth playing because you can just buy that unit and immediately be done with the game, right? So again, it just, yeah, it makes no sense, right? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of good developers that have gone and turned into this whole greedy, money hungry, and like somebody, I believe it was Racefox, or yeah, I think it was Racefox. Racefox literally talked about the fact that it pains to be a day one person. Really? How do I have insufficient funds? That makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't even work properly. But like, it sucks being a day one like person, right, for FNTD, and watch Hyper just go down this road of, yeah, doesn't even work. But Hyper goes down this road of, well, I need more money. My game's not doing well, so I need more money so I can produce more shovelware. Like, that's where Hyper's gone at this point. And it sucks because as someone who came into like FNTD in like the Christmas update, which wasn't bad, but like slowly seeing those updates turn into more and more like less updates, and then them immediately as soon as they see everybody else, finally I actually rebirth, but seeing everybody else like turn into like, oh hey, we're making a sequel, and then FNTD is like, hey, we're making FNTD 2. Like, it's just ridiculous to say the least. And it sucks because, again, as a person who also enjoyed FNTD, not from the beginning, I will never say I've been there from the beginning, but someone who's enjoyed FNTD when they started until basically more recently, it sucks. Literally, Hyper has been plunging the game more and more into the ground and is now basically trying to resell the game, basically. Because, like, let's be honest, FNTD 2 is probably going to be FNTD 1 with the same mechanics and the same polish that it had, but looks a bit different, right? Because I have yet to see them talk about new mechanics, like, at all. The only thing I've seen them say is that the zombies and the units will look better, which doesn't, I'm sorry, to me doesn't matter if you, like, it doesn't matter how good your stuff looks if your gameplay is garbage. Right? Just the more and more time goes on, the more and more I slowly grow disdain for some of the games that I enjoyed. Like, I enjoyed Anime Rangers X when it came out because I thought it was neat. I thought it was a different idea for, like, the whole tower defense stuff. And now they had to bring in Boss Studios, which, by the way, I have a lot of respect for Boss Studios. They do a lot of stuff with the community, and they also actually try to fix games instead of just doing what other creators do, where if their game's no longer popular, they, you know, cast it aside, like Andy when he gets a new toy. I'm done playing with you. Yeah, so I'm hoping Boss Studios can help both Anime Saga and Anime Rangers X. But yeah, it's sad to see that Hyper has now gotten to the point where he just wants more money, and that's the only thing he's caring about. But yeah, to give my final thoughts, this is just a blatant ripoff or a cash grab, and I figured it would be, but I figured I'd play it just to tell you guys for sure how I felt. And yeah, feeling hasn't changed. So anyway, if you guys like this video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys think of the game? And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.